because we're good people. Doesn't mean we won't kill you. 5 of them aren't back in an hour. I'll put a knife in the base of your skull.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Matt back again with some more Walking Dead news update. This is going to be some spoilers for episode 615, which is going to be this Sunday, entitled East. Also, just want to let y'all guys know that the season 6, episode 16, the season finale spoiler video is still up. Like I said, the post got taken down from Spoiling Dead fans, which they also posted something later on about because AMC, wanted that down, that there's a very good possibility that, some, if not all the stuff in that is probably going to happen, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just a heads up on that. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get right into, like I said, once again, this is from the Spoiling Dead fans again for these spoilers. And we'll get right into these spoilers. Alright, guys, it says, the Spoiling Dead fans official. It says bits for episode 615 East. It says a big thanks to Scott Gimple's balls for the info. I guess that's the guy's name, but alright, it's a little crazy. Alright, it says the opening scene shows blood on the ground in the middle of a road. Next it says Carl is looking at a pistol with a baseball bat and barbed wire carved into the handle. Then it says Carol is packing a bag. She hides it and Tobin enters her room. A kiss happens, and the next morning Tobin is seen in her bed. Then it says Michonne leaves Rick in bed as she has a shift to do. It says Daryl leaves the Alexandria safe zone on his bike. Glenn, Michonne, and Rosita get in a van to go after him. Rosita says she knows where he's going. Glenn looks back at Maggie as they drive off. Next says Tobin tells Rick about Carol's departure. Rick and Morgan leave in search of her. Next says Carol runs into some trouble on the road. Her tires get blown out by a group of men. She goes into disguise mode, pretending to be helpless. She's able to kill some of them with a hidden gun. She then impales a guy on a stick. A second guy appears to be alive after a gunshot. The shot goes black. Blood is seen on the floor. This is the same shot from the opening sequence. It says Morgan and Rick stumble across Carol's car and discover the dead saviors. They follow a blood trail and find a walker who they believe could be Carol. It's not. And then it says an armored man appears while screaming about incoming walkers and runs towards the barn. Rick points his gun at this man, but Morgan pushes him out of the way so he can escape. Morgan then confesses about how he tried to help the wolf and change him. Rick tells Morgan that Michonne did steal his protein bar as he leaves to head home. Morgan is left to find Carol on his own, which is what he wanted. A third survivor who was wounded by Carol appears from behind some bushes back at the car wreck. He heads in the direction of where Rick and Morgan went, towards the barn. It says Maggie asks Enid for a haircut, to which she obliges after being a little hesitant. Maggie starts getting stomach pains. It says Rosita, Glenn, and Michonne find Daryl. Rosita goes with Daryl to find Dwight, but Glenn and Michonne head back home. Glenn and Michonne eventually get surrounded by saviors. Daryl and Rosita find Glenn and Michonne tied up. Glenn shakes his head to signal to Daryl to stay back. The episode ends with Dwight and his saviors ambushing Daryl from behind. Dwight shoots Daryl as he turns around, and blood is splattered on the camera. Screen goes black, and you hear Dwight say, "You'll be all right." So that was it, guys. My honest prediction is, if Daryl didn't get shot, which he might have got shot, maybe just wounded, but my prediction is that the shot actually is going to end up hitting Rosita. I think we're going to end up losing her. That's just my speculation. I could be totally wrong on that. But like I said, in this one, it does say that Maggie starts having stomach pains. So that kind of confirmed what the other spoiler from the finale about they're going to try to get her to the hilltop because they have a doctor there, because he's having stomach pains and everything. So I don't know. It's like I said, after this episode airs this Sunday, and going into the finale the week after, I'm sure the Spoiling Dead fans, as always, will post something official for the finale whenever we get closer to it. So But anyways, like I said, appreciate you checking this out as always, guys. And I will be back soon with another video. I'll be good.
Welcome to Woodburn.